So I didn't think this could get any worse from last week, but somehow it did.
Shh.
Yeah, okay, and?
Bubble, bubble, toil in trouble, fire burning, cauldron bubble, eye of Newton, toe of something shit.
Alright, that is the start of the episode recorded. Thank you very much.
Right, I'll see you next week.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm off.
Ooh,
Thanks,
good
guys.
day at
See
the
you.
office. Good day at the office. Hell yeah. Anyway, you know what? I'll do the same thing I did last week. I have before me a D4. So, quite a lot happened in between me saying I have a D4 and the actual start of the episode. So, I sort of had to cut half of that. But if there's enough requests, maybe I'll release whatever the hell that scene was, because that was something. That was something. So, here's the shortened version instead.
Before we start, right, and you fuck everything up, Owen, by rolling that fucking D4.
Mm-hmm. I assume you've
as
eaten that
usual.
by now, yeah, probably. But yes.
So I've got no leather armor and an
Can
ear.
Cassandra keep her cool dress on though?
Can I shift my armor to look like grabs while we're in the wagon so they maybe won't take it off of me?
Oof, that's a lot of questions.
Armor, like it can change shape.
In front of everyone, though, you know what? I'll let you.
In the wagon? They
What if,
don't
like-
know me.
What if Cassandra pulls a distraction?
All right. It was at that moment precisely where everything went to shit.
She's gonna tap one of the guards on the shoulder, and she's just gonna drop her voice and go, "Hey, you ever want to see a half orc? A half orc's arse?
You're right there, boyo. You want to see my ass? It's bloody sexy it is.
It's goddamn better than yours, 100%."
Yeah.
Yes, brings all the boys to the yard.
I mean, so he's crouching down a little bit, but I mean, he's 305 pounds worth of muscle.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen a bear-looking half orc? Look at those muscles. Look at that hose. Isn't he
All
just a sight to behold?
Give me performance. Damn, it really is just what you're describing there.
Cass is doing like
I mean, we're talking
her impression.
we're talking
of, like,
Arnold
a,
Schwarzenegger on the stage.
you know, objectify Cardan.
3 people a day.
I think Utan kind of forgot to do that because he was just fascinated with what's going on right
He's
now.
also in love with. He's just in love with it. He's like, yeah.
All right. We have figured that out. That's gonna be super cut together for the start of the episode, probably. But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Adventures in Amoxia. Weird stuff is happening already. I don't know what to do. But what I'm gonna do is roll.
Back and I've caused chaos.
We're rolling a D4. Same rules. Everyone pick a number. I'm picking number 1.
2.
Can I vote out of this simply based on the fact that I technically was not here?
No, you have to do your homework, Em. Come on, there's no getting out. No. It's down to a coin toss then between David and Nir.
Remind me, what are we tossing for? Like,
Evens or odds?
Oh dear.
odds.
All right, odds it is for Nir. Man has decided. Here it goes. Evens, which means Nir, you're up. Give us a recap. Go.
So, okay, recap. Okay. So, the party of adventurers moved on from the dungeon level without Cass, who needed like a little bit of time with herself, to discover a crazy mind control behemoth of a man chasing a smaller kind of weaselly guy. After killing, reviving, killing again, reviving again, killing again, so on, and so forth, the behemoth, we ended up kind of chasing another dude who killed the behemoth in the end after we started like interrogating him, only to eventually find out that he was part of that like terrorist group, which I don't remember the name of right now, off the top of my head. We started interrogating that guy. There was some violence, some very gruesome violence that was spent upon him, basically, to make him talk. Sadly, the intimidation didn't go well. And eventually he tried to explode us with his pendant. We managed to escape that, survive, and when we moved on to the main floor, we were waited by a bunch of guards. What was his name? 1 second. We were found by Oh, the guy that we interrogated was named Maximilian Mulder.
Mm-hmm.
He called himself the keeper of the archive of the ancient,
Mm-hmm.
manipulator of the masses, and certified jackass.
Nice.
And we were met by Lord Waxlaff, who had like a gold armor,
Mm-hmm.
looking a bit like a Roman soldier, and two soldiers next to him.
Right.
He held us for interrogation, and then suddenly Zal Kol Kvar appeared, looking hale and well, and persuaded Lord Waxlaff that we are actually the instigators of the whole attack and the whole thing. We realized that it was Jupiter in disguise, and then we were basically sent to prison
All right.
under false accusations.
And that is where.
Oh, and there was a pile of like a huge pile of bodies in the basement that we saw, like a portal opening and a body being tossed through the portal each time.
Mm-hmm. Fun stuff. As we come back right there to that wagon where we were just a second ago, we just ran a really long thing there, but in short, Utan has managed to, through a lot of charisma and a lot of the performance from Kaz and Kardan, to somehow change himself and change his clothes to rags without anyone noticing where all his armor went. But you go back there as everyone sits cuffed on this wagon. The very first thing you see is that Mr. Leonardus.
Yeah, sure.
We're back on the wagon. Mr. Leonardus is taken sort of off to the side by one of these guys, one of these soldiers for a second. Leonardus, he tells you in short that he knows who you are, he knows your connections, and by golly is he gonna make sure that you don't, if you so much as open your mouth to anyone in these courtrooms, it will be sealed shut for eternity.
Leonard doesn't like to be threatened, especially not death threats.
He looks up at you, a grim expression on his face, and then he shows you, he lowers his armor a little bit to show this giant circular burn mark in his shoulder, a symbol of the ring of fire. As he looks up at you, he's not.
Okay. Yeah, now especially.
He doesn't look like he's affiliated with them, but he's just giving you a fair warning.
So I could safely say that he's giving me a warning from the circle.
Yeah.
So he's not part of it, but the circle is giving me a message. All right, fair point.
As Leonardus comes back to the group, you guys are all chained up in these sort of tough, really strong cast iron cuffs, and you're sort of chained together like prisoners in the back of this wagon. 5 prisoners are there. We've already ran this scenario, but Utan manages, through a show of David's and Kurdan's skill.
By that he means Kurdan's ass.
And Cass's commentary.
Beautiful commentary. It's like seeing a cow in the auction, trying to like show it off. But we go back there on the wagon, as I believe you guys would like to take a long rest.
Indeed.
So, following the rules of this game, we do it slightly differently in this game. House rules is long rest is 3 days, short rest is 1 day, and a quick rest is sort of like just a normal rest, a couple of hours. But we find on this wagon, and we're going to take a little bit of a montage. Is there anything any of the players would like to do whilst they are getting sent off to this prison complex in God knows where, with your free time, as you're getting your items confiscated from you and everything? Utan has managed to go mostly undercover, but I would like you to run an Arcana check over this next 3 days to see if you can keep this up for long enough.
Keep what up? I'm not sure.
Keep this sort of disguise up.
the ammo changes.
Yep, to see if you can
per
sort of like
step.
sneak the magic through the prison system, because obviously
Oh,
they
okay,
do have
okay.
stuff against that.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that's
Can I check 1 second?
uh,
Ooh, nice.
nice.
20 for 23.
Aha. Utan is an absolute legend. He's gone through all these systems like a million times without being detected. He's just like passes through basically without a trace. Anything you guys want to do over the next 3 days before we come back into the main story?
So if we're getting all our shit like confiscated,
Mhm.
Cass is gonna do her best to like keep her Kate and keep her like playing cards. Those are like, she's like, every time a guard like comes towards her, she looks at him and goes, "It's just playing cards. I'm just going to be gambling my life away. Nothing else to do."
All right, give me straight persuasion. It's a simple roll, self-explanatory. Let's see.
That's a 20.
All right, well, the 20 again goes pretty undercover. If that is all, we will start tonight's session basically where it's meant to start. Yeah. Good.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we make our way. You guys have basically been on this wagon for a while. Unless you otherwise try, you don't really know which direction you're headed. The wagon weaves and goes through all these mountain trails. You do notice it heads away from the main city, and you find yourselves once again in an area. You see off in the distance roof tiles, all red. The banners on the left and right side of this road begin to dwindle from Kolkvar and its brownish greenish palette, and through the small forest into a small little like forestry with these red and black banners. As you guys make your way forward and forward, you come to the top of this hill and the top of one of these small mountain spines. At the very top, you see this vast flat building, a giant wall all around it, a giant gate coming from the middle. As you guys are weaved forward, the cart stops for a second. The guards exchange a couple of notes. The one guard waiting there, its tall pike in his hand, looks down at the notes, goes up, chop chop, keep it pushing. As he like waves on, the wagon goes through, the gates raised. As the cart gets pulled through, you find yourself in this large courtyard. All around you, guards busy training on these mannequins. You see them full on decapitating these quite well constructed wooden frames as they sort of macho man bump into each other's chests to go, "No prisoners breaking out of this place." As you guys come skirt to a halt, you go through into the building, and immediately everything is disorientating. Everything is sort of in this dark. There's not a lot of windows. There's a lot of torchlight. You don't really know which time is day or night. Everything sort of smells off, and the air is very cold in the inside of this building. As you guys get strip searched, and you make your way into your cells, you spend the next 2 days busy sort of getting used to prison life. The slop, it's unappealing food, just grayish color. You don't really know what it is, but it tastes like nothing. But for some reason, it keeps you from dying. You guys are slightly delirious from not really getting enough water, and you can see some people immediately starting to like lick off the water from the bars as it condensates onto them from the cold air. And you all are led off into different cells. Kurdan and Leonardus, you are led into one part of this sort of cell block. You're all on the same cell block at the very least. You're led off to the top floor of the cell block. There's sort of like a catwalk that looks down upon this courtyard, this common area within the cell block. You guys are led to 2 rooms up there, as at the bottom, Utan, Cass is left there. Can I have everyone roll me a d20, please?
Just a straight D20?
Yeah, everyone give me a straight d20, thank you very much. This is just pure luck.
That's a
So give me one by one, please.
12.
12, Kurdan, David.
10.
10, Chris.
13.
13, and Utan.
18.
18, alright. Utan, you have a cellmate. As you sort of get used to your accommodations, you see this bunk bed amongst this really crappy, rusted sort of bars prison cell. Not enough room. Everything smells weird. There's flies in the air. and there's kind of just like a poop bucket in the corner. You see, situated at the very top of this bunk bed, a guy hymning to himself in the morning.
How does he look like? Like, what does it look like?
You see him dressed again, this sort of prison garbs. Quite weirdly, he has a little strip of purple on his, sort of like he's sewn it on himself. As you look at this guy, give me a history check. Disadvantage, to see if you know this man at all.
1 second. That was the first one, and the second one, so 15.
15, okay, not bad, not bad. With a 15, as with a disadvantage, you know, generally, your memory is a bit foggy about it. But back from, this is going back to session 1, when you guys were staying at the Crystal Inn, you noticed in that sort of like breakfast hall area, there was a poster for an act coming up. At the time, you didn't really pay too much attention, but you noticed this man's face looks eerily similar to that. This sort of like puffy, black curly hair, tan skin, and this really sort of like, he looks like he has guitarist fingers, really. As he sort of like cracks them, stretches, and then just hymns to himself, or sort of like snapping to a groove to keep himself on beat. You notice as he does this, every now and then another prisoner will join in, just either heckling and he'll chuckle to himself, or they'll have known something he's singing and they'll join along.
Utan will slowly approach him and kind of try to hum in with him.
A hymn of hope, a celestial light through the bars.
Oh, hey, sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
Hi, how you doing? Is
Splendid.
new recruits. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you know me, but looking at your face, you're probably not from around here.
No. You can say I'm in, what's the term to be used here?
Alien.
An Outlander.
Outlander, yes. That's quite a poetic term, really. Because we're out of most civilization, in the middle of a forest, chopping wood for labor. Very fun stuff. Anyway, not to get too bogged down in the details. Pleasure to meet you. I hope we will have a very good acquaintance. Are you a top or a bottom bunk kind of guy? The name's Aiden, by the way.
Aiden?
He holds out his hand. Yeah, Aiden.
Oh, Aiden. Okay.
Aiden.
Pleasure to meet you, and I give him a firm handshake. Not firm to hurt him or anything, just firm. And say, Utan, pleasure to meet you.
All right. Well.
So you play.
Yes. I have a couple gigs every now and then. Got a little bit of stuff going, and then shit sort of went down. It's all right though. I'll figure it out when I get out of here. Hopefully that's sometime soon. Anyway, always up to help for anything. And you have anyone in here you know?
Yeah, you can say that. I have a couple of friends. I mean, yeah. I guess by this time we can call them friends. We've been through enough. Yeah, I have a couple of friends here with me. Wrongfully accused, of course.
And we find ourselves in quite the same situation. Quite ironic.
What are you accused for?
Well, technically I've been accused of cheating, and essentially I was in a relationship with this woman, and then I got really famous, so I married her, and then she sort of had a bad word with me and stole all my money because I'm a fool. And unfortunate for me, her father runs the place, so as to not have my big mouth writing songs, they sort of shoved me in here with the lesser folk.
I guess that would do you. Oh.
And the occasional rebellious song, but that's just for fun, really. But yeah, been running around for quite some time. Wound up in a prison in the middle of last scan. Who would have known?
I mean, assuming you didn't cheat, that is kind of a bummer, but
I definitely didn't. Don't worry. I am an honest man. I would never do something that stupid.
Oh, I would never presume to say otherwise.
Thank you. I look forward meeting your friends. As we're gonna shoot over, who rolled lowest?
I got a
I'm
12.
not sure.
You got a 10, David, yeah? So David, yeah?
Yes, I did get a 10
And
because I was paying attention.
yeah, Chris, you got a...
15.
Alright, so it is David. David! First thing, Kurdan walks in his cell. He looks around, he's like, oh, sweet. Free cell. Nice. It's like you get to wreck this place, and as soon as you're like going around, you're like starting to like make yourself at home, you notice this little like squeaky voice that goes, hey man, you mind keeping it down there? As this man like heaves himself out of bed, half awake, he's like, oh jeez, I didn't know they let giants into this place. As you see this little sort of 4-foot goblin just heave himself out, this sort of like grayish complexion on his skin as he looks up at you. Ah, hello. He has this sort of like pierced left ear with a golden ring hoop coming out of it. He goes, ah, friend?
Sorry, mate. Are you talking to me?
I think, unless I'm dreaming. Dreaming is dangerous.
Are you my cellmate?
I think so. The name's Boblin.
Right. How you doing?
Boblin, thank you.
I mean, like, I've not been in this situation before, and this is very odd.
Ah, it's fine. I think for structural integrity, you take the bottom bunk, I'll take the top bunk. And you didn't happen to sneak any dynamite up your ass, did you?
No dynamite up my ass. But one thing I would like to know, boyo, is that how are you gonna get to the top bunk, being 4 foot tall?
You doubt my goblin maneuverability?
No, boyo. I don't doubt your goblin boy. Your goblin athleticism. If anything, my preferred species is goblin. I love a little bit of a female goblin company, to be honest. And I know how flexible they are.
Well, then you should be able to make yourself into a little bit of a ladder and lift me up there if I
But
need.
listen, what I'm thinking is that if you sleep on the springs, I take both mattresses and I sleep on the floor because I'm quite big and tall and wide. I think that's fair. I'll even give you a little pillow.
You know what? I think
it would be wise for you.
I think you should not be in the cell if you're thinking of taking my bunk.
I'm not gonna take your bunk. All I'm gonna do is take the 2 mattresses, give you a nice pillow.
No.
And I'm gonna sleep on the floor.
No.
I think this will work out perfectly for both of us.
No. If anything, I'll take half of your mattress, half of my mattress, sew them together, and give you the rest.
Now listen, little man. I don't want to get angry.
Well, I don't really care. So, deal with it.
With this, Kurdan is walking over to the 2 bunks and trying to take the two mattresses as we speak.
All right.
Now I'm gonna take these 2. Okay.
He sinks his teeth into your ass. That is his attack.
Oh, bloody hell, boy. Oh, what are you doing that for? And Kurdan reaches round, tries to grab him by the head with his hand.
Give me a strength contest against a goblin. You got a nat 1!
I'm still rolling because I might get a 20. Oh, Kurdan didn't do much better. He got
You got a what? Sorry.
He got a 7.
Jeez,
He must have
man.
really hurt us.
Jeez, okay. It's a painful process for both of you guys. As this guy just grab him by the back of his legs, you hold him up in front of your eyes. He goes, "You let me down right now. You know who I work for."
Look, I don't care. I couldn't give a shit. I'm not meant to be here. I'm gonna be going soon, right? So as soon as I get some good night's sleep, you can have these bloody mattresses back. But I tell you what I do in return. There's not gonna be nobody that's gonna be messing with you if I'm your roommate. Right? Any problems, and I can sort them out a lot better, no offense, than a little 4-foot goblin.
Are you insulting?
You might be connected. I know you might be connected. It doesn't hurt to have a little bit of muscle you can go to.
Oh, don't be surprised if you wake up. Let's stick a dynamite up your ass. And that's where we're going to cut to the next
Listen,
person.
you've already bit it. Okay.
And I will give... All right, coming up next, Cass.
Hello.
Cass, we come to present day after those intros. You guys have sort of gotten used to each other a little bit. As Cass, you step outside and you see sort of on top, on the bottom there, looking out across at all the groups. See Leonardo standing up top, a catwalk above you. As you look out amongst everyone, Kurdan sort of having an argument with that goblin, Utan sitting down with this peculiar cellmate of his, as the cellmate sort of like, as Aiden write down some stuff into like this journal he has, clearly trying to learn some stuff from Utan. What do you guys want to do?
Are we in a cell or are we just waiting to be sorted?
You are all in cells now, but the cells all lead out into this common area.
So we're
Okay,
like
so Leon...
in the common area.
It's reg time. We're allowed to chat to each other.
Is Leonardus in the same cell as Gus?
No, Leonardus, you are
This one.
you are upstairs. You're on the next level up. You're like, yeah.
Okay.
But you are all in the rec room at the moment. Whatever you guys want to do, go for it.
That's pretty much it.
Cass
Oh,
is gonna start like not interrogating people. That's the wrong word. But she's going to start like kind of schmoozing, trying to work out how much information people know, like if she can work out like where exactly they are. Because obviously she has no clue whatsoever. And she kind of wants to know if this is like related to like any of the things that she's currently looking for. So she's gonna walk up to the person who looks the quietest but looks like they know the most.
All right. Give me an insight check on the whole group to see which one you pick.
Insight. Where am I? That is 24.
24. For the 24, you look around, spot exactly who you're looking for. The sort of like
Wonderful.
Weasley-looking human, sort of slick back hair, sort of like twiddling with his thumbs on the table, making this little beat as he looks around at everyone. So like clearly used to this, off in a corner, just vibing. As you walk
In
up,
my head, he looks like Danny Zuko from Greece. So that's what I'm gonna go with.
as he sits there, he sort of leans back on his chair, one arm over it, one arm on the shoulder, sort of on the side of the chair, just sort of looking out, leaning back. He goes, "Hey, what you want, baby girl?"
Well, I would like you not to call me that, but
That's fine with me.
Yeah, I assumed it would be. You seem very in the know. Just, I suppose I had some questions, and I have a feeling someone like you can answer them.
Damn right I can answer them. For the right
You
price.
have that vibe. Oh, you see, we're currently in a prison, and there's not a lot of money that's exchanged in the whole thing.
You'll be
But,
surprised just how much money you could smuggle up your ass.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time. You see, before this, I was currently in a room with dead bodies, so there wasn't much of, time to gold up the arse and things like that. So, I'm sure we can come to a bartering agreement. I'm very open to those.
Alright. Well, what did you want to know?
Well, I have a few things. One would be, where the fuck are we? Because I'm going to be honest, I kind of passed out on the way. I had a rough time. And two, I have some friends who I just want to know if you ever met, ran into, saw, even, were acquainted with.
Alright. Well, if you want to know where's we be,
Yes, that would be great.
well, the boys and me don't really know what this place is. We don't really see a lot of people leaving it. But we got a nickname for it. We call it the White Box.
White box, okay. Why would that be?
Because the only time people be leaving is when they go to the Black Box.
Is that a synonym for a coffin?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We don't
That's
really know.
not a straight answer, but that's quite good. What's the black box then?
Nobody really knows. We just know whoever goes back there, man, they don't turn out the same.
Oh, okay. Could you give me a idea of what you mean, perhaps?
As he like looks up at his hand, he just like sort of plays with this grime in his hand as he rubs it together. He goes, as he blows onto his hand, the dust scattering in. All you hear off of it is this sort of like little sound of pickaxes hitting rock, people sort of screaming, "Mummy, mummy, mummy!" As the voices drown away, this axe sound grows louder and louder. The sound of trolleys whooshing by, and the sound of this crackling energy that comes to a large sort of crescendo, and then it sort of explodes as the sound ends.
You are talented, huh? How interesting.
Thank you very much. That's a party trick I've been working for years. You know, people come up to me and they ask me, "Oh, what's happening about the baby?" It's always kind of hard to explain to them. So I just sort of like do that, you know? It kind of saves time.
It was kind of harrowing. If I was of a weaker mentality at the moment, I'd probably be quite horrified by what just happened.
Good enough.
Nice going.
You know, the shit smells a little bit worse when everything's covered in it.
That it does, my friend. As for my second question.
All right, shoots.
I guess I just wanted to know if at any point you've heard the name Fern referred to around these parts, or perhaps I've heard about this guy called Redrick. Unfortunately, he's dead, but you know, going places, I suppose.
As he sort of stops for a second, you see this sort of long breath leave him as he sort of like gathers himself, takes in a big inhale, and goes, "What do you want to know about Redrick?"
Ah, so I see we're cut from the same cloth. And
So
Cass
same.
leans forward. Redrick and I were friends. He was protecting some people for me, and he ended up here. Now, well, not here, but, you know, in this situation that we're kind of in at the moment. So
black
I
box.
just wanted... He went there.
All I know is some of my boys here have been here for quite some time. He told me some stories about him. He was quite cheerful.
I can imagine he did try his best.
And then try to weasel himself with some of the guards and all, and let's just say he got whisked away real quick. Black box. No one knows where it is. I mean, unless you go there. Well, good luck coming back.
I have a knack for getting out of things.
It's your funeral.
She kind of like pecks up her head. Thank you. It's been a pleasure. And
he reaches into his breast pocket real quick before you go. Pulls out what looks to be like a poker chip, and he goes, "This thing right here, Redrick was great at it." He like tosses you this poker chip. He says, "If you're looking for him, give that to him. You'll know what it means."
Thank you. And she tucks it away. I guess she sort of still has her like belt, so she's just gonna tuck it into her belt.
Right.
I'll be seeing you. And she heads up towards where she last saw like Leonardus.
Leo, what you have to?
Leonardus is basically just going to sit there quietly and try to eavesdrop on Cass's conversation. I don't know how much how he was able to get out of that conversation.
For the first time in his life, Leonardus is quiet and listening.
Yes. A compliment or an insult?
Yes.
Okay, good. So both of them. Yes. But apart from that, he's going to quietly survey the land, so to speak. So looking for any kind of oh my god, I'm not going to holes.
That's what she said.
The first thing he's looking for. The first thing you're looking for, Chris. Immediately.
That's what I was. Yes. What am I?
You had so long to think of a better way of saying that, and that's how you started. That's how you decided to phrase it.
Yes, that's why I stopped it, and that's why I halted it. Like I'm not gonna phrase it differently. It's like holes. That's it. And
right.
any kind of entries or entrances and trying to find wildlife in the cells or in that area.
Give me perception. It's about as good as I can give you. Unless you go looking, poking.
That would make it 16.
Well, the 16, look
Mhm.
around. Only wildlife you see in here.
Mm.
Cobwebs in the corner of the sort of roof of the building.
So I could assume spiders.
Yep.
Do I see any or just the
you,
webs?
You see like 2 or 3 of them. Yeah.
Okay. How far are they from my cell?
From your cell, you are already on the sort of like the second part of the second story of the place. So, like, literally, like in arm's reach from you would be one of these cobwebs. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. I'm not going to act on it, so to speak, but it's good to know. Any openings in the wall, like just cracks anywhere?
I'll roll quickly to see. Nope, nothing.
Nothing.
You see the main entrance, sort of, that leads the opposite side from the cells is this main sort of entrance door. As you look down at that door, actually, you're on top of this catwalk. Kaz is sort of walking back to the group, it looks like, as Kurdan, this goblin, sort of like tries to jump onto you. We look over at the entrance area as you hear these voices grow louder. Alright, you keep it down there. Yeah, keep it moving. As the gates, the sort of doors burst open, and these 2 guards toss into the cell, where it looks to be this quite large-looking, elderly man, gray hair on him. As the door slams shut, everyone in the cell like stops for a second what they're doing, and then most of them continue on.
Well, that's curious. Cass is gonna like signal to Leo and looks over to Kurdan. Do you need any help there, Kurdan? Are you quite okay with your new companion?
Kurdan shouts down, I'm alright up here, I'm just sorting out my bedding for the night.
You know you don't have to sleep on the goblin. It's not like you don't have to double up bunks. Is that the issue here? Or?
What do you mean? I love snuggling with this man.
Well,
He just got a bit fruity and wanted a taste of my ass, apparently.
well, it's not the
Don't they
first
all?
time. Cass looks over at Utan and then like nods to the old grey man on the floor. Shall we have a look?
Yeah, let's see.
How great is Darth Vader? It's fantasy Darth Vader.
Hey,
Kurdan turns around to Boblin and he says, I'll deal with you later. And he shouts down to Cass, what's going on down there? Who's this old man?
I haven't got to that yet. If you want to come down and talk to him, that would be cool. I would like that. Just, leave the goblin upstairs.
All right, Boblin, I'll be back for you later.
I'll be staying here, definitely not digging a hole.
Okay, that wasn't
I
suspicious at all.
might keep that in my memory, right? I'm just going downstairs to see what this old man is. You might have actually become a new friend. And so Kurdan goes downstairs.
All right. The old man sort of carries his self up from the floor as he looks around.
Where? Not this shit again.
Are you okay, sir?
I'm okay.
He like stops. His brain just freezes for a second.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh shit. Damn it.
As he looks down, his elbow starts bleeding.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Cass, this man looks at you with a face of recognition.
Does Cassandra recognize this man?
Pretty. You met him 3 days ago. At the day we shall not talk about.
3.
In-game days, you just took a long rest.
Whoa! Hello.
Hey.
You look in better condition than when I.
You're real. I thought you were just an illusion.
No, I'm unfortunately very real. How are you holding up, I guess, is the question I want to ask. You didn't look so good. I just, um,
Oh, well, well, I don't know what to say. Wait, you're real? I thought you were just an illusion.
oh, okay. Can you say any more than that? Because this is going to get a little bit awkward if you can.
Wait, she's speaking to me. I'm alive.
Can someone give this man a shake, please?
Utan grabs him and just give him like a foam slap on his cheek.
God, just slapping this old man. Oh, no.
Snap into it, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, wake up, dude.
You give him a slap. As he just like his face goes flying the opposite direction. He goes,
Why did you hit me? I.
Did that feel real?
as he just like stops for a second. He looks like he's about to pass out. He's like dazing. He goes,
But wait a minute. You're real. Thought you were just an imagination.
Oh my god. No, I'm real. Yes. I'm very. Hi, guys. This is just, I met this man, but when I saw him, he was kind of dying, and I made the very nice decision to free him from his bonds so he didn't die, chained up and afraid. So, that's how we know each other, but I don't think he really thought that I was actually a person, which I am. I'm real. Hi, I'm Cassandra.
Wait,
And she reaches out her hand.
he shakes your hand as he goes,
I can feel you. You're real.
"What? You were
Yes,
just an
I'm-
illusion."
I'm not like an angel or anything. I did just help you. Yes. You were dying?
I am dying.
Like now?
We're all dying.
I didn't. But you're dying faster than I am at this point in time.
To die faster or to die longer, there is no difference. We
Oh my
all
God,
die at
it's
the same
fucking
time.
Yoda.
No.
There
Um,
is no
w-
difference.
what's the weather right now? Like, while we're standing outside, is it like
You are-
cold, snowy?
Oh no, you are
warm?
indoors in this indoors courtroom, like this courtyard type deal.
It's like it has a ceiling. Like, it's not open air.
Yeah, no, it's not open air. You do see there is sort of like a grate in the ceiling that you can't see outside. At the moment, give me a second while I roll a number. It is currently overcast with a very light drizzle.
So it
The
is
weather.
kind of cold, I assume.
Yeah, this entire place is really cold overall.
Okay, so Utan will basically kind of find a shaded spot and just like beckon everybody to come and just create bonfire. Just to like, let's sit, warm up, and have a nice conversation, shall we?
Then you go,
Finally, some class.
you run over, start this bonfire. I would like you to roll me Arcana.
All of us?
Nope, just Utan.
Nice, I'm rolling well today. 22.
Oh shit, okay.
Ooh, nice.
You do again, there's some fire enchantment to like keep people from like using magic in here. It's like a computer. You just ride the firewall with another spell, you're fine.
Firewall.
You can visually see like Utan kind of surprise himself by succeeding that.
Nice. Like damn, they forgot to put the antivirus on this spell specifically.
Yeah, it's like
Hold out your hand, cast a little bit of bonfire. This man immediately is like,
what is sorcery? Oh,
Oh my god.
this isn't an illusion, is it?
no, that's called magic.
I thought I've never seen magic. This,
What?
magic is. I thought it was just fairy tales.
Where are you from?
What do you mean? My entire village, we did not know of magic. Do we?
Village?
It was as, it's as made up as the gods and the other dimensions and the folk tales. No,
What was the name of your village?
my village. My village was destroyed.
His face goes stark. He just freezes on spot.
Okay. This is weird. Yes? Is everyone in agreement? This is weird.
I mean, what part?
Everything about this man, everything that he's saying.
Well, not everything. Like,
I think he might be a little bit crazy in the
He's a
coconut.
little touched by an angel.
why? Because he doesn't know magic is real?
The gods being
Did you listen to him?
Magic not being real,
to
him
be
being convinced I'm an
fair,
illusion.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't know magic was real about a year ago as well. So
He's been locked up for days or maybe years. I think he's a bit oblivious or delusional.
I'll tell you something my old dad used to tell me. He used to say, time is like weird soup. Don't know.
They told you delusional.
You don't know where it starts or where it ends. It's like a flat donut.
Have you
You
been
know,
in the black box recently, sir?
The black.
do you know about the box of chocolates?
Oh,
I've heard you never know which one you're going to get.
Exactly.
No,
So that's also common in here. That's interesting. We have a saying.
Well
that's where I come
traveled.
from.
That movie is very popular, apparently.
Cross-dimensional movie.
It's for a gulp, yes?
Oh yes, the
Yeah.
French version. It is the Elvis version, of course.
Yes.
Is as he goes up, he goes,
the black box. You know, people
Mhm.
make it out to be a lot more fun than it is. I don't.
You have been then, yes?
I think so.
Okay, guys, I think there's some sort of like torture yourself, lose your mind chamber thing that people go to. I think that's his issue.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
to be honest, I
so-
think he's creeping me a little bit out.
I don't know. I kind of find a bit of solace in another person being new to magic.
I think he's got a few screws loose, Utan. Like, he's not the whole box of chocolate himself.
Well,
I was.
I don't
I'm
think
not-
they're
I'm not
loose. I
saying
think
you're
they're
wrong.
lost.
I was.
so
I was-
I'm not saying you're wrong,
Mhm.
but in the last few days, I've fought a man who became an old woman. I saw a person kind of getting exploded by a pendant after I stabbed him in the eye.
Ha.
And I saw somebody who we killed kind of come back to life suddenly
Mhm.
and change shaped. And all that after I kind of started doing magic, which was, again, new to me since a year ago. So
Aha.
my crazy scale is a bit different, I guess, from yours right now.
Well, I am putting 2 and 2 together because I talked to that guy over there, the one with the greasy hair. The one
Hey,
that's like,
How you
yeah, the one he's like clicking, flicking a penknife, you know, sharks and the jets and all that. Yes, he told me that there's a box and people come back changed, and this man's giving me changed vibes, if you will.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I was
And
promised a box of chocolates.
you'll get them eventually, but they're in the post.
Oh, I didn't know they had a postcode.
Yeah, sorry. But last time I saw you, you were being like you were like chained up. How did that happen? Mm-hmm.
You commit murder at the odd time, and then people think of you differently.
Right, but you were like in those. I feel like there's some dots that aren't connecting here for you, and that's making it not connect for me.
You know,
So
my
we'll circle back.
son runs a bakery.
Oh,
Makes
that's nice.
great bread. Go check it out sometime. You know,
What's your son's name?
what's the postcode? I can send it here.
I don't think you're going to be sending anything here.
Uh-huh. Chocolates only, I must assume. But
Old timer, what's your name?
Barn
What
Owl.
is your name?
Barn Owl.
Come again? You're going to have to speak up. Some of
He
us
like
are
comes real close to you. He goes,
Barn Owl.
Barnow?
Barnow.
I think he said Burno. Bruno? Burno?
Who's burning?
Barnow?
Where's the fire?
We don't talk about Bruno. Can you spell it? Some of us are
Cross-dimensional
better.
Disney movies. Let's go.
Thank you.
Oh, look at this. And Utan tells the old guy and kind of cast another bonfire, goes like Scapa and Runra, and does like a bit of a tiger hand gestures, and cast another fire. Look at this very shiny fire. And kind of like beckons all of you, like, let's go talk somewhere else.
Okay. I'll go and I'll meet you guys later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah.
As he starts walking, you see this guy
You
stop.
may not.
Huh?
You may not see us later.
He's like, what was
I
that?
don't remember.
I said, yeah, maybe see you later.
Do I need a hearing aid? As he sort of like walks off into the distance. You see him just like stumbling, like holding onto the wall, slowly crawling, because he's like, he looks like he's drunk. He's just disorientated. As he makes his way over to that other fire. What you guys up to?
Cass is gonna make eye contact with the slimy guy.
Like-
Have you seen him before? Old guy?
He like moves closer to you, like stands up, moves to the group, he walks over to where you guys are. He's like, no. And he just like
Oh,
walks
okay.
away.
Well, we
That's
got that
all.
out of the way.
So what's the plan?
Kuradan signals to Cass to come back to the group, Leonardus and Utan and myself, to come back. And he relays the information about Boblin. He goes, listen, I don't know if he's bullshitting or anything, but Boblin said something about he's making a tunnel. Now, I don't know if he's just saying it, but it sounded like he's making a tunnel, as in to get out, maybe.
What tunnel? I'm definitely not digging a tunnel.
I'm going to be honest, Kurdan. Aren't you like on the second floor?
Well, I was as confused as you were. I mean, I don't know, it might have been my hearing.
It could be a really deep tunnel.
It's a tunnel that falls
That's
into
what
the
she
cell
said.
below.
I was gonna do it too today.
Hey.
Anyway.
I think he's kind of bad with physics, so he was kind of assuming that if he digs through the first level, then he's gonna fall so hard that he's gonna fall through the ground as well. That doesn't work like that. It hurts when you fall.
No, but maybe he's just making a hole to get out to the outside wall. When he said tunnel, maybe it's just like a hole in the wall for him.
A very short tunnel.
I mean, he is very sharp.
Because what I would like to say is, are we going to stay here, or are we actually going to try and he leans in close to everybody, and he puts his hand up to his mouth and go, are we going to escape?
I mean, I
yes.
would like to get my stuff first, though.
Yeah, so yeah, I would also. I liked having my sword.
I mean, it was only possessions. I mean,
For you,
trust me, I've woken up naked and drunk so many times and lost all my stuff, and somehow I get more stuff. I mean, look at me now. Look at us. We got nothing, and once we get out, I'm sure we get something.
Well, that's true on one hand. On the other hand, those things kept me alive for quite a while I was scrounging my way to understanding where I was. Kind of feel hard to like let them go. They have sentimental value, I guess. So I have a counter offer. I can change shape, so I can look like one of the guards. Maybe, like if you can somehow knock out one of the guards and hide his body or something, I can kind of turn into him. Maybe find my way to the armory, find our stuff, and then we can try to make a run for it.
Cass fixes Utan with an odd stare. You can change shape.
I mean, not fully changed, but I can look like another person, basically. As long as we are
Oh.
kind of like similar heights and stuff.
Oh, how interesting. I didn't know that about you, that's all. And she shakes off whatever look she gave him.
Leonardus is going to look at Katz with one of the eyebrows up. That's
Weird, I was I was sure that I told you about it when you planned the first time in the market thingy.
Maybe I wasn't listening. I was a bit caught up by the fact that somebody that we knew was there. It's a long story.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Plus, you didn't know me, so.
Yes, I wasn't familiar with the whole Utan law, I guess.
Oh.
So
Anyway,
maybe, as you could change into a guard or something, we could perhaps try and woo the guard that Cass and I did a little performance on whilst you changed into your prison garbs. Maybe we could persuade him again if we get to see him, and then we could somehow knock him out. I mean, he would be easiest prey, as we have a connection now.
Yeah, he was very connected to your physique.
And I don't mind pimping myself out. I mean, it's what my mother used to do.
Pimping ain't easy.
your
friend.
mother used to pimp you out? That's weird, man.
It sounds
No,
like you
she-
have issues, Kurdan. It's fine.
No, she used to pimp herself out. She was the
Oh.
prostitute.
Oh.
She was both the pimp and the hoe, as it were.
Double dealing.
How modern of her. But yes, quite. I think we should.
Double D, Lynn. Yeah.
Oh, quite. But yes, Kurdan, excellent plan. I think we go for it.
And at that moment exactly, through the doors bursts Lord Waxloft. As he comes in, everyone stops for a second as he looks over at you guys. You,
Oh shit.
Cassandra,
So, yes?
come with me now.
Why?
I do not need your answer.
Number one, who are you? Because I don't know you. Number two, why?
Number one, I own this place, so you will obey my
Oh.
authority. And number two,
Yeah, no problem.
thank you. As he just very rudely grabs you by the scruff of the collar and throws you out the main door.
Hey,
Keep walking.
quite rude.
As he walks
I
you,
can walk on my own, thank you.
don't make me call my guards. They love a good
Okay,
beating.
that's what you say. Anyway,
Anyway, he grabs you, he throws you as he walks you towards your office, towards his office. He sits you
my
down.
office? Yeah.
Walks you towards an office. He walks you inside. You see a small library collection of books, mainly on the basis of warcraft, forging a war, how to run a country based on war, how to get revenge on another
Wow.
country based on war. Just a lot of stuff on war. As he sits you down in this giant chair, and he
Lovely
goes,
office you have.
"Thank you. You won't believe how murderous it was getting everything in here."
It does look like you have a whole murder thing going. I'm very impressed.
No,
Nice theming.
Murder is different.
Well, war. But all's fair in love and war, as it were. I like it though.
Yes, thank you. Now, your so-called allegations.
My allegation.
You and your other compatriots, yes.
Oh, okay, yes. I've heard. Ugh, terrible business, apparently, but go on.
Before we continue with that, is there anything else anyone else is doing back in the main group?
No,
I'll just be looking at Leonardus and Utan saying, "Oh, we're gonna be up a certain creek without a paddle, I think."
All right, as we cut back, Kaz, Waxloff looks at you with a grim face. He goes, "There are many allegations against you and your group, and although I have tried, it appears there is not much that can be done. The judge you see, Mr. Cern, is very by the letter. And unfortunately for you, it seems the evidence is stacked against you. I mean, what do you expect, being the only sole survivors of a genocide, essentially?"
Now you phrase it like that, I understand why people arrested us, but I'm still, it seems rather baseless considering that, there's lots of people who have survived genocides and didn't do it. But I thank you for, putting in your word and seeing what was happening.
And amongst all of this, we find these. As he goes, grabs something out of his pocket, he lays down 3 letters with golden writing on them.
Oh, cool. Letters. Do you need me to read them?
Don't be a fool.
I'm not being a fool.
And stop playing games. We know who you truly are.
Where did you find the letters?
Quite easy, considering your bag of holding wasn't very full.
Fair. You have a point.
But the jury finds that quite damning evidence.
Why would they find it damning evidence? It's nothing to do with anything that happened.
Because amongst the rubble, we found this. As he hands you another letter. You read it.
Has Cass seen it before, or is this just
New letter.
New letter.
New letter. You look on it, you quickly scan through it. Gold handwriting, and it basically is the author writing towards Coral and Doral, asking them, "It is of most importance that you do not attend the Conference of Crowns. If you do, there is no telling how much damage will be inflicted on you and your dynasty." Quite
Well.
simply put, you look like a murderer.
I look like many things, but a murder isn't one, at least currently. I currently look like someone who's been receiving mail from the same person that Coral and Doral have.
Look, I would be very kind to give you the benefit of the doubt, but unfortunately for me, a daughter of mine passed away in the conference.
Sympathetic kind of look passes over Cass's face as her eyebrows knit together.
And worse than that,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Worse than that, this, and the most disrespectful of them all. He goes, pulls out of his pocket what appears to be a poker chip. As he runs his finger along it, you see it replays the last 10 minutes of your dialogue, trying to plan to break out. Seriously?
Look, these conversations happen a lot, in all fairness. I mean, you have a lot of weird people in this jail.
You didn't.
I understand.
You're all fools to think you will not be punished. You best pack up your things, or leaving in an hour.
She stands up. May I have these letters?
Give me persuasion.
She's hardly gonna paper cut anyone to death with it. Persuasion, okay. That is a 31.
Holy shit!
You're asking for things she's good at.
Damn, okay. You just he goes, "Why should I give them to you?" And you say exactly that. You're like, "I'm hardly gonna give someone a paper cut with this." And he's like, "Alright, shit, cool.
She sweeps them off the table. This isn't over, no matter more. You know that. But I will see to it that my friends are ready to leave. Thank you for your information. I value it. And I'm sorry for your loss, sir."
Thank you. As he goes, he stands up, opens the door, throws you back into the rest of the group.
He just tosses her in still, even though she's been very nice to him.
Nope, he is just like that. That's just what he does.
That's just his thing.
Yeah. Tosses you in.
Are we going, before you go, Black Box, is that where we're heading?
Why would I tell you? That would ruin the surprise.
Oh, you're so right. Thank you for the conversation. I'll speak to you soon.
You know what? Next time I'll make some tea.
Wonderful. Actually, I've heard of this thing called bean water. You might want to get behind it soon. And, she nods. Sagely.
For a minute, he chuckles to himself, and he's it's like a nod of recognition. He's like, "Hell yeah!" As he just closes the door behind you.
Well, guys, they know that we wanted to break out. They also know me. Not so good. His daughter died. Not great. And I think we're going to be punished severely for a genocide that we didn't commit.
Okay, so
In an
I
hour.
guess we need to get out now and lose our shit.
Okay, so what's the bad news?
You know what? The only bad news really was that his daughter died. I felt quite bad for him then, but other than that, pretty affable man.
Fair.
You see Aiden stand up for a second. He goes, "Wait, what?"
Yes. I got pulled into that guy's office, had a conversation. I felt quite sorry for him. One of his daughters passed away.
Which one?
Yes. He didn't say. he seemed quite heartbroken by it, despite the exterior of, wanting to murder me.
Shit. Aiden looks up
Seems
at you.
like you know one of.
Anybody know this man? What's his deal?
Oh, he's in my cell. Seems like kind of I guess like a bard or something.
Oh, a bard.
Aiden Shadowheart. I assume none of you know me.
I don't keep up to date with the music trends. Sorry, I'm much more into like old looped music.
Fair?
The
Fair.
classic.
That
I
is
know Shadow out, but she's like the world's perfect daughter or something. So the same.
quite good.
Can you give us a couple of chords, please?
Play us something.
Unfortunately, I was a bard. Yes. They don't necessarily allow me to have musical instruments in the prison. It's
Bards
quite.
are multi-talented. Can you
Yeah.
not like sing?
Ah,
I knew
yeah.
a bard who was a chef. She used to make jam.
well,
Oh, that works double ways. That's amazing.
that is a phenomenal writing there. Phenomenal, truly. Well,
She was glowing too. Oh my!
Hmm.
The jam was just impeccable.
It was. Yes. But you don't sing or anything? Do you have any like records that are out? Like, has anybody played your stuff anywhere? What's the...
well, it's more of a bar to bar type deal. I'm sure you've heard of my latest. Well, I wrote one whilst in here over the last couple of days. If you like.
Maybe later.
Right.
So I think we're going to be killed, perhaps. Because he's not blaming us for the fact that his child's dead. He's more blaming us for the fact that
You're
he
involved.
can't find who killed his child.
And you didn't really offer that we could find out.
Well, I didn't think it was important at the time. I wasn't like, I was kind of concerned with the fact that he knew things, Leonardus.
Yeah, I know things as well, but that would be quite an idea to get out of here.
Well, he knows that we are going to try to get out of here, so like...
And back to my point, if you offer to find out who killed the daughter, then we would be out without actually breaking out.
Oh no, I don't think that has anything. I don't think us saying, "Oh, we'll help," would have really done anything, because our warrant for whatever has been pretty much signed, sealed, and delivered to him. He just needed a little extra push.
Okay.
DM, is Lord Wexler around my height?
This man is roughly about 6'2".
I have no idea.
So about
6'2"
186, 189, I think.
No, okay, well, no, so he's way taller than me. Never mind.
This man is built like a brick house.
He's Cass's height,
Also, I've been looking up at you all this time. That explains a lot.
and Cass is very tall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you guys want to try and break out now, you're very welcome to. I'd be with you. But we have an hour to get this done. So if we want to get this done, we'll do it now. Yes?
So,
Kurdan, where's your gnome? Whatever the fuck he was.
Did we have
Bob
the short
Lynn.
rest, long rest, whatever?
Yeah, you guys all did
Yeah,
have
we
a
had
long
long
rest.
rest.
Okay.
so I can look like Lord Wexler. Apparently, I can go up to 1 foot shorter or taller than I am.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. So here's a thought. What if we kind of make a whole kind of like court fight with the rest of the prisoners here, and then I will like emerge from one of the shadows when the guards are not looking, and as Lord Wexler and say like, "Oh, what are you doing with these people? And stop this and stop that and all that, and kind of call you guys with me to be interrogated." And then we just make a way and try to find the other way and get out of here.
Oh, good call. Everybody like that? I mean, I think that's doable.
I
I'm
mean,
good.
so what you're saying is you want to start a prison riot.
Yes.
Now,
And I
how
punch
would
you.
we do that with a 7'4" orc, muscular as I am? Do you think that perhaps Cass should start it?
Why me?
Because they'd never see it coming, and then I can rush in behind you. See?
I think they would see it coming, Kurdan.
Otto just picks up a
I'm
stone.
ripped.
In my experience, orcs are kind of big and strong, they can be really like sissies when you find out what they love the most and take it away. So maybe he has like a doll or something, and if you steal it, then he gets really emotional and you can manipulate.
Guys, you're overthinking it. Are you all for the plan?
Cass, Cass turns around, looks at, over to her greasy friend, mutters sorry, and punch him straight in the face.
Oh shit! He looks at you. Immediately, he mouths, "Baby girl." As you just like club him straight in the face. Give me attack roll. Let's go.
And with that, after seeing Cass getting on, I'm gonna go find Boblin.
Boblin the goblin.
Just a straight unarmed strike.
Mm.
Oh, that's a 10. She's not great.
All right. And it is on that part where we are gonna quickly take a.
Utan also yells at him. Your mother is so large, she shall not pass.
Damn, man. Nice. We're gonna take a quick break there and then come back for how would I say? For combat in a second. No, no, Chris, this is not what we need right now. Chris, there's a time and a place. No, God, no, please. No, please. We have a reputation to uphold. Oh no.
You do it in the anime voice.
Oh yeah.
Ale.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back.
Oh, it was in the recording. Lovely.
Yes, it wasn't a recording.
Welcome back to the Red Irish Shoe.
Okay. You guys should be able to see on the Roll20 now.
Oh, that means I need to open Roll20.
No, it's completely black. I guess I have to place it.
Nobody told me I needed to open Roll20 in this game of D&D.
You should.
How dare you?
It's a fool's errand, okay? It's a foolish mistake you have made.
God knows that Cass is gonna die anyway.
That is good. Alright, so you guys are... You go punch this dude. Everyone roll initiative. Let's go.
Cass did say sorry, so she hopes he doesn't take it to heart, really.
Will you, Chelsea?
Initiative. Jesus, 2 11s.
11.
Why did we roll with advantage? Oh, that's me. Okay.
Well, team.
Oh.
Oh, bye, David.
I just restarted.
Am I back?
Alright, David is back.
That is a... Sorry, I've completely forgot what number it was. A 26 for Cass, by the way, Owen.
26 for Cass, yeah?
Yep. Dankeschön. Technical difficulties. Where we can't hear David because he keeps breaking up.
Owen, can you explain to me later how to upload maps? Roll20?
I will indeed, man.
Thanks.
Can you also explain it to me?
Maybe.
Oh.
Explain what?
How to upload maps to Roll20.
Wait, my initiative is 11, not 16. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It was 16. I'm an idiot.
There is a button for it actually, so it's not that difficult.
I can't find the button for it.
Yeah, me too. I was looking for like an hour. I couldn't find where I'm uploading
Alright, let me go here and I'll put on the, instead of the background, I'll put on the fight playlist for you guys.
This is my fight song.
Oh, copyright, no.
Oh, sorry. My rendition was too accurate.
Oh no.
Do you know, wait, next to the bubble, there's this palette thingy icon on Roll20.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
You have it?
Where?
On the right bar where you have your channel.
Yeah, where it says marketplace purchases, subscription
Yeah,
sets.
there's also an upload and an add button.
Alright, can everyone just scream really, like, just like make obnoxious noises, like, so it's really easy to find in the podcast where to start the next two, but just... Start here, please. Press start.
Go. You can start. You don't need to cut
nice. Don't, nice. Perfect. Okay. There was no point at all where there was a transition. This was a seamless transition, and nothing has conspired whatsoever. But initiative have been rolled. We're ready to go for combat. Number 1, Cass, you're up. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yellow. Oh, am I doing things other than just punching this guy in the face?
This is initiative. You do whatever you want. This dude, you punch him in the face. Roll me attack.
I think I did, but I don't remember what it was, so I'll roll you another one. Oh, it's now 19 to hit.
19 definitely does hit this man in the face.
And that's 0 damage because it's unarmed strike and she has no strength.
You just bitch slap this dude for the sake of it.
And then she goes, sorry.
He's like,
What even was that, man? Like, come on.
Have you ever heard Linkin Park's Break stuff? Because that's the kind of vibe I want to give right now, so, you know.
David, you're up. Oh, sorry, is it Leonardo's? I'm not sure. Yeah, Leo.
Out of curiosity, which one did you bitch slap?
Slick Boy, the greasy one that's in front of me.
For the record, just so everyone knows, I have unofficially titled these people Masked Man, Slick Boy, Big Boy, and Captain Coolio.
Danny Zuko.
Yes, Danny Zuko.
Yeah, so I'm going to go because that's Danny Zuko, right?
Slick Boy. Yes,
Yeah, but
Slick Boy's Danny Zuko.
Mr. Slick. Alright, go for
I
it.
think I'm gonna go just to intimidate because we are trying to get some information out of him.
Alright, use your intimidation as your action. Give me an intimidation roll.
And just have to make sure that the right one. Oh, that's lovely, 21.
21, yeah, that definitely gets the job done. This man's been bitch slapped, and then he gets approached behind by a giant turtle dude, and he's just like, hey, whoa, yo, this ain't cool, daddy-o.
Hey, respectful to the lady. And also information to the lady, whatever she asks.
Alright, chill.
Or you're gonna get another kill.
Alright. I'm following them rules, don't worry.
Anything else with him?
No.
Alright. Another guy sees Kaz bitch slap the dude. He like stands up. You see, he's absolute hulking, bulking of a man. He stretches his arms big and wide. As his friend next to him taps on the shoulder, goes, let's get going, eh? He like slaps him on the arm. Both of them start approaching as this man, who was sort of like at the start keeping to himself, sort of like reaches into his pocket, flips a coin for a second, lands up. He says, the game's over. As he takes the coin, throws it across the room straight at Cass.
Okay.
Just for the fun of it, Leonardus is going to react with a halo of spores, which is this point 1d6 necrotic damage.
Against Huna?
Well, the one that is tossing the coin against or towards Cass.
Alright, so please describe how you are doing this quickly. Get a general idea.
Well, he's going to close the eyes, starts chanting something. Well, you don't hear anything, you just see the mouth moving, lips moving. And he's going to extend the arms and clap. And then we'll see a couple of spores just flying towards the guy.
Alright, is there any saves to it or just straight damage?
That's just it.
That man takes 2 damage.
Okay, 2 damage.
2 damage. I rolled.
He sneezes. He has hay fever.
Yes.
So it's just a reaction attack, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, makes sense. As my roll 20 decides to not. There we go. You sort of like he goes to toss this coin, he throws it full speed, cast for 17 to hit. Gets sneezed at as well.
Yeah, that does hit. That does more than. Yeah.
Hits you in the side of the face, like out of nowhere. You're taking 5 damage. Just get shot with a metal coin to the face.
Oh, what's that? That was like a bee stinging me. What the fuck?
As another attack comes for 14.
Yeah, that also hits.
You have a horrible AC. As that one hits you,
She's
yeah?
not got any like armor on. Don't be mean to her.
he throws you, hits you, sends something just a cut across your face. You go, ow, shit! As you look across, another one comes, hit you straight dead on, in between the eyes, 6 damage.
Oh my! Why? Why do you throw coins at me?
Why not?
Okay, I'm going to take this up a level if you do that again.
I dare you. As he sort of just like goes around, it's like, "Oi, boys! Looks like we've got a couple of idiots in the house."
My dear friend, you just challenged her. That was a bad idea.
As that goes on, you see like a cheer from people upstairs, like rattling on their prisons, like, "Oh shit, there's a fight happening. Nice. As Utan, it comes to your turn.
Do I see any guards around, like looking inside or something?
Not at the moment. No, you can give me obviously they're on their way, so.
Okay. So I just look at I guess the biggest person in the bunch, and I go, "Hey, big boy, your mama's so fat, she doesn't get full from lambas bread." And then I cast fog.
Right.
Fog cloud. So I go. 1 second. I just like I whisper, "Ooh, poka," and do a couple of hand gestures. And if you'll allow, I'll use a bonus action to sneak.
First, roll for the first part there.
Which one? Like the fog cloud is just a cast. There's no roll for it.
Okay.
It just creates like a
in that-
fog cloud in a 120 feet area.
Just in the entire
Makes
prison,
everything
just
heavily,
flooding everything.
makes heavily obscured, basically.
Basically, just drop a smoke bomb in the middle of all of this.
Yeah.
That means
And
everyone
it
has
lasts
disadvantage and
until
everything.
There's wind. Yeah. And it lasts until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses it.
All right. That big guy, you look at him as he like bulks himself up. He goes, no. Nobody makes fun of my mother like that. As he comes charging in, the smoke goes off, and you don't see anything just yet. Everything it's heavily obscured now though, so you keep that in mind.
So if you allow, I'd like to stealth myself and move away toward like a different corner or something.
100%, go for it.
So let's go 23.
23. I was gonna offer you advantage, but 23 should do the job.
Oh, that's with advantage. I already have advantage.
All right, perfect.
And I'll move. Where's like the most secluded corner that is still close relatively to an entrance to this area?
Roughly close to the entrance to this area.
Can you ping it on the map, please? Because I don't know where it is.
To the entrance of the entire area. It's up a court.
Yeah.
Up either one of these corridors, to your left or to your right.
Okay, so I guess I'll move. I have 35 feet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think around here is 35 feet.
All right, perfect.
Could you please mark the fog cloud?
It's covering literally everything. So,
Well, it's a 40-foot diameter, so
120 foot, no?
no, that's the distance where you can cast it. It's a 20-foot radius,
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Sorry, I misunderstood that. Give me a second while I quickly.
so it's a 40 diameter.
Yeah, give me a second while I quickly sort this out with a token. I'll just quickly. Alright. So 40 foot, yeah?
Yeah, radius.
Marked. Basically covers your entire area.
It's a sphere of 20 feet, so I read it wrong.
Yeah, that's alright, don't worry.
I can cast it up to a range of 120 feet, but it's a sphere of 20 feet. Yeah, sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, I kind of need it because what I'm planning to do is kind of dependent on it.
Yeah. Floods the area with smoke. As Utan, your move. Captain Coolio, we don't know who that guy is. The guy next to this giant guy was sort of hyping out, goes as he comes running straight up to David. David, he comes up to you and he just like sucker punches you up the jawline. He goes to attack for 14 damage.
Nice.
Or 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
He misses completely. He cannot reach your jawline, so he just ends up fully extending his arm, and it's embarrassing as he just concedes. That's all he can do. Slick boy, He goes, all right, as he goes, flips out a penknife he has in his pocket, and he's like, bet you weren't expecting that, as he goes and tries to stab Leonard's. 24 to hit.
Yeah, that does hit.
Hit you for 5 damage. Attacks again. 23 to hit.
Also hit.
4 damage, so 9 damage total as he just like cuts across you. Ooh, smooth. Actually, hold on. He should be rolling those with disadvantage. So hold on, I'll re-roll that one. Okay, that's actually a 9. That's actually 5. Both of those actually miss because fog gives you disadvantage on all attack rolls. So
Sweet.
yep, none of those actually hit. He got close. Came so close in the end, nothing really matters. As he's going to maneuver himself to the opposite side of Cass, getting outside of Leonard's attack range.
I assume that's
Attack of opportunity, but with disadvantage because of the smoke.
okay. That might be something off. Disadvantage is going to be nothing up 8.
All right, beautiful. Does not hit. As we move on to Kurdan.
Yo, well, as he so kindly came up to me to say hello, I'm going to reckless attack as an unarmed, which means he gets advantage next time, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, he's wide open for an attack.
Perfect, yeah. No worries. Go for it. He comes rushing through that corridor, tries to hit Kurdan, misses as Kurdan retaliates. Give me a roll for attack. Just bitch slap him back. Let's see.
26.
26 definitely hits this man, if not double. You hit him for 4 damage. Punch him in the face hole. Yeah.
I do apologize. It didn't come up on my screen as rolling. That's why I hit it a couple of times. But I can't believe it. I just got 4
fours. Yeah, 3
Sorry,
fours.
3
in
fours.
Yeah, 3 fours in a row. Perfect. As you
for my second attack, obviously, I'm going to go for him again.
reckless attack is double damage, no?
Is it?
Oh no, it's just plus 10 to your attack, right? Yeah. Because
Yeah.
makes sense. Next attack coming in, Kurdan. You punch him in the gut, wind him as going for another strike. Give me a roll.
As the second one comes in for another 23.
23 definitely does hit. Give me some more damage. 4 again? 4 fours. Destiny.
Damn.
Mate, I don't know what's going on.
It's your lucky number today. It's your lucky number, man.
Definitely.
Hell
Man, I'm going to go play some lottery in real life.
yeah. Hit him in the stomach, punch him across the jaw. He's just like, oh shit. Spits out some stuff. As the big boy looks over, he goes, hey, don't go bullying my friends. As he comes charging, you see this man, bulk of a man, 6'6", giant muscular body, the body of a bodybuilder. As this man bursts into he's sort of too small to wear prison garments. As he looks up, he sort of takes a quick like dragon like karate pose as he comes charging in, sort of just flailing around as he comes down for a top down hit, literally just pushing his friend out the way, throwing him into the wall as he comes in and tries to hit David for a 24 to hit. That should hit.
That definitely does hit.
He hits you for 5 damage, and then he stomps on your toes and fails. Because it's fails. Just fails. Doesn't do any damage.
I like it.
Back to the top of the turn order. We go to Kaz. Kaz, what you up to?
Who's this charming fellow in red in front of me?
Oh, that is the smoke person to see. You can see the smoke. He's the smoke goblin. What do you mean?
Oh, the smoke goblin. Okay. Cass is gonna. I can use my bonus action before I use my action, right?
Yeah.
Cass is gonna bonus action, and she's gonna summon her blade.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot you could do that.
Yeah. So like.
Give me a Arcana.
Kind of. Oh, an Arcana. Sorry, I forgot. 15.
15. Just about. You got to summon the blade.
Oh, thank God.
As it crackles, and then last minute you managed to like just about summon it before it like goes away. But yeah, you summon your sword. A little bit of difficulty, but you manage.
Yeah, there's issues with magic here apparently. And she looks at the She looks at the slick boy and goes, "Oh, I like your knife. Mine's bigger." And she goes to stab the smoking goblin.
Hey.
So,
Damn. Okay. No, the smoking goblin is just there to see the smoke.
oh, if he's just here to see the smoke, she's gonna attack Slick Boy then.
yeah, the smoking goblin is just there to mark the smoke.
Apologies for smoking goblin.
Smoking goblin did nothing wrong. As you go to attack Slick Boy, go for it. Give me attack. It should be basically guaranteed attack with how much pluses are on that sword.
That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that about works. Now give me damage, please. That is with disadvantage, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, hell yeah. Damn.
I need to roll the actual Shadow Blade one, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
So that is 6 damage. That's not bad. However, my question is, does Smoking Goblin count? Well, would Smoking Goblin count as a enemy within 5 feet? Oh, never mind. I have a disadvantage on the attack roll. Never mind. Does nothing. Sorry.
Smoking goblin. How could you ever consider him an enemy?
I don't consider him an enemy. I'm wondering if
Unbelievable.
Slick Boy considers him an enemy.
He did nothing wrong. He's the most neutral guy in this fight. He's not even in this fight. He's just there to do smoke stuff. Unbelievable.
I personally love Smoking Goblin. I just needed to know if Slick Boy considered him an enemy, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Yeah, she's just gonna stab Slick Boy.
All right. As you stab Slick Boy, we go over to Leonardus. What you doing, man?
Oh, marking the area with the fog clouds is kind of essential because I want to cast spike growth under the cloud. So technically, at this point, whoever is in the cloud cannot see it, and it's a 10-foot radius. So technically, it is the same, exactly the same as the cloud. I kind of need the fog clouds position size.
It's right there, no?
I don't see any.
Oh, sorry. It might be set to. There you go.
Ah, excellent.
No, for me it's no.
Now it's better. So the cloud is cast centered on the was it goblin? Oh.
The Smoglin.
Okay. Yeah, the smoke. Yeah, okay. In that case, it's not gonna happen. Then I'm going to center it on the hooded figure. So just missing cast, but completely putting Gordon, sorry. So that's why I was asking if he's athletic or not, because jumping outside from it and out from it is easier than walking.
Is Cordon in that? Cordon is not in that, actually, no.
Well, if I center it to the hooded guy, then he is there. Gus is not, but
No, Cordon's fine. I just checked now. He's fine. If it's 10-foot radius, he's good.
no, it's 15. Sorry, it's the 20.
Oh no, then he's definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely.
And then that should also put Mr. Slim in there as well.
Gus is one.
You can roll to cast this if you want. Yeah.
There's nothing to roll. It's just sitting to the cloud.
But I'm gonna need you to roll me Arcana.
I see.
You see, there's more. There's more.
10.
10 is not gonna cut it. As you go to cast it into the fog, you throw the magic, and then nothing happens. It just sort of dissipates. You hear some magic enchantment eats up the magic and just drains it away into the tiles around you.
Okay. I don't like it.
Not nice.
No, it is not.
Anything else you want to do? Movement? Anything else?
I'm going to move outside of that thing.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's it.
All right. At this moment in the fight, you guys are trying to start a riot, right?
Damn
Yes.
right we are.
All right. I will give you all. You guys did a mediocre job at best, so I will need everyone to roll me, first of all, a d20, straight d20.
I have another mama job if you will give me advantage.
15.
What do I get for a natural 20?
You get to be it, David.
You're the man.
David.
What would you give me for a nat 20 as well?
No
Well,
way.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I guess. Okay. This
Then
is
we go
good.
hand in hand.
This is good. This is good.
And I have nat 1.
Yeah, Utan, you're just there on a corner. You're just seeing everything go up in flames.
That makes sense.
And that does make sense. The same with the old
Yes, it
lady.
does.
Same with the old lady as well. Yeah, she checks out. Right.
So, does
So-
that mean that Cass and Kurdan is getting married? That natural.
That is also another sign, but the sign I was focusing on is the one that I want them to roll more stuff now for me.
Oh no.
So Cass and David, Cass and Kurdan, can I get both of you guys to roll me performance?
A performance.
Of course you can, my
I
son.
suppose you could. Would love to have
17?
17's good.
I don't know at the moment, unfortunately, because my You know.
What do we get from Cass?
that I'm gonna refresh. I need to refresh. I gotta refresh. I'm
David,
gonna performance when refresh.
Okay. Another 17 from David. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
What's M giving us?
Nothing yet. I'm looking at
Come on,
location.
M. Give me the roll. Give me
I'm
the roll. Give me
looking
the
on
roll. Give me the roll. Give me the roll. Give me the
I
roll.
would love to
Give me
give
the
you the
roll.
roll, but
me the
literally
roll,
my
give me the
sheet is
roll.
blank.
Give me the, give me the,
I'm
give me
looking
the
at a
roll.
blank
Give me
sheet.
the, give me the
Sheet
roll.
is very blank.
Give me the roll. Give me the
Oh,
roll.
we've got the sheets loading.
The loading
You
sheet.
can cut this out, right?
If I
Would
want.
this be another
The
seamless
sheets
cut?
loaded in.
If I
just
want.
roll it in
Okay.
roll 20.
If I want.
Performance?
Yeah, if you guys ever do want something removed from the podcast, do just tell me and I'll work on it. If you want this removed, you're gonna. Just remember. Can you write this down in the chat with me and you so I know where to remove stuff? 218. 218. Put that down. Just send that. Send it straight to me.
I can tell you.
Cool.
18.
Cool.
Yeah, okay.
That way I know
That
how
was
to
just
remove this.
kind of me wasting my time there.
Yep. Cool.
Okay. That's a 16 for cast.
16, 17, and 16 is not bad. As you guys make this big performance, you're making distractions. Kurdan is having this massive fight. Kaz is sort of picking this fight with the slim guy. People are cheering from above, wondering what's happening in the smoke. People are seeing what Kurdan is doing to these people. These two big behemoths of the prison going at it. As I would like Leonardus and Utan to roll me stealth for the group.
Why?
I was always
17.
prepping, by the way, yeah?
17, okay.
Because unfortunately, Cass, you got to be with me.
Hope I'm the stealthy one.
22.
Beautiful. Even without the stealthy people, they did pretty good. So, amongst all this fighting, everything, you guys make a stealth check. A couple of guards come in, they start to break up the commotion. As you somehow manage to use the commotion to slip by Utan, you turn yourself into that Lord Waxo figure as you sort of guide the group outside and around towards the back of the prison. A couple of wagons wait for you there as you prep yourself ready to leave. Guards rushing by you. You don't know if they've realized you're gone. You don't know what's happening. But it is at that point that we're gonna have to cut tonight's episode. C'est fini.
Come on.
C'est fini.
Oh, come on. On a cliffhanger like that, like we're running out of the prison at the moment.
Prison break.
Prison break.